Strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Westbrook against Brunson. Hall. Here's Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
5th team foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Now, Brunson. Pass to Murphy. Back to Webb. Pass to Brunson. Clock at 6. Tries from 10. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Ingram outside. Harden scanning the floor. At the top of the key, Westbrook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Defenders really struggle to keep up with Russell Westbrook. It's probably because he's such a dynamic and aggressive athlete.
And he sinks the second. Clippers leading by 4. Brunson the pass to Portis. And Murphy kicks to Brunson. Passes it to Webb. 6 to shoot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Webb's got 11 points.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Hall finds Ingram. And here's Harden. Here's the 3. And finished off by Paul.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now the pass to Webb. To the middle. Here's Murphy. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here is Harden. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Launches a 3. Ingram kicks to Harden. Rebound by the Clippers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the basket by Webb. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Stolen by Webb. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Westbrook passes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Pass to Murphy. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Webb. And Westbrook pulls it down.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
From deep, Harden. Now here's Ingram. Defense right on him. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
LA ball. Substitution for your Flames. Dante DiVincenzo.
11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Webb. And that one's on target from the wing. Webb's got 15.
major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And we've got more. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for San Jose, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Paul out there with Ingram. Then it's Harden, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward.
Outstanding focus from Dante DiVincenzo, not allowing a bump to throw him off his shot there. Good concentration.
Kispert off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Flames. 6-point game. Here's Harden. And San Jose takes on 2 more.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Kispert. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Kispert's got his first points of the game.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Harden inside the three-point line. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Portis.
Already his first foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
And the Clippers making a change here. Here's Chambers. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And it's blocked. Now, here's Kispert. Defended by DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ingram. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to McCloud. Nice move. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Indiana. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Well, I think for San Jose, they thought they had a great chance to start out on top and stay there. But it's still early, and they still have a lot of firepower on that
roster. Chambers against Brunson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hit all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for San Jose. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Haywood's checked in. Brunson up top. Here's Toppin. And they'll get another chance. And the Clippers miss again.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Pass to Butler. McLeod up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's McLeod. Here's Chambers going inside.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Haywood's got 10 points in the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Chambers against Brunson. The pass to McLeod. Now here's Butler. Guarded close. And it's blocked by Gilgeous Alexander. Haskell against Haywood. On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander. The shot that time, not on target. San Jose goes the other way with it.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Stolen by Brunson. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Takes a three. Haywood, no good. San Jose trails by 3. Here's Chambers. He's got 18. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Butler, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent at forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
For San Jose, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And the Flames making a change here. Lillard's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Webb's checked in for Jalen Brunson.
You know, on and off the court, Butler is a bit of a renaissance guy. I mean, he's industrious. Back in the 2020 bubble, he even ran a coffee shop out of his hotel room for fellow players. That's maxing it out.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Back to Pascal. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. Pass to Webb. Fires from deep. And Pascal pulls it down. San Jose trails by 3. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. Pass to Haywood. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous Alexander's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Chambers. He's got 18. From 6 feet, kicks it out to Lillard. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 7.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. It's blocked. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And some changes for San Jose. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Eric Pascal. James Harden comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Chambers. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 6 points for him.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to his shot when he wants to.
San Jose making a switch here. Paul's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Murphy's checked in. Passes it to Pena. Over Paul. Can't hit that one. San Jose goes the other way with it. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 7. He can't get that one. Los Angeles leading by 3. Down low, here's Webb. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line
Los Angeles making a switch here. Portis is checked in, and he can't hit the second. Harden outside. And another miss by San Jose. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
San Jose foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Clippers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Flames. They trail by 6. With the drive, that's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Excellent job that time by Westbrook. Spots a weakness and then burst right to exploit it.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket.
Shea
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Westbrook against Portis. The pass to Finney-Smith. Shoots the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Finney-Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. With the floater. That one doesn't drop.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Harden. He feeds it to Paul. Lillard outside. The putback. It's good on the putback. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Pass to Murphy.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's the try. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 assists now tonight. Harden outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Webb can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Westbrook surveying the D. Lillard from outside. Stolen by Webb. 4-on-3 break. Puts one up from 19. No good. So the Flames will take it the other way. Haywood against Harden. Inside. Murphy with the steal. Haywood dishes to Webb.
Come get it, come get it.
Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Webb kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Portis. Over Paul. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his third bucket of the night. 7 seconds left in the first half of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. High turnovers in the first half, James. I'm sure that ball security will be a focus in the second half.
Yeah, that's still too many turnovers, especially on forced turnovers. So we got to really lock in on our turnovers, make the right play at all times.
James, thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Right out of the gates, it was the Clippers setting the tone. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a few stops and some quality offensive possessions. When the clock ran out in the first quarter, they were up by 8. The second quarter wasn't as kind to them, but they still fought through some mistakes to have a 6-point cushion at the half. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was drawing up the second half plan. Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
And that's going to...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Toppin is out there with Webb. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Haywood in at the shooting guard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nails the baby hook. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Driving to the basket.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Right side, Butler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And here is Los Angeles now. Clippers leading by 6. Passes to Webb. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Toppin. It's tipped. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And the basket by Chambers.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Pena passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Haywood gets the bucket.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And some changes for San Jose. Ingram, he's checked in for Eric Paschall. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Lillard. And then for the Clippers, Kisper comes in for Webb. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Chambers against Brunson. Driving in.
Oh, my goodness. What's up? And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Well, fadeaway. There's the pass to Chambers. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And San Jose, another 3.
And, you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's tipped. Left side, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
2 noisy points from a noisy guy. Butler has so much passion, and he chirps out there a little bit, and yet his team feeds off of that.
Got a piece of it. Nice break, San Jose. And slam dunk by Butler.
And how about the leaping ability? Butler gets off the ground so fast, especially on these alley-oops.
Brunson against DiVincenzo. Outside Butler. Here's Chambers. 32 points in the game.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Brunson with it. Butler covering. Brunson kicks to Kispert. To the middle. Here's Toppin. To stop the run. Misses from short range. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
They get it back. To Haywood. And the shot falls short this time. And it's San Jose with the ball. Here's Chambers. He's got 34. Here's Butler. Back to DiVincenzo. Ingram trying to get open. And San Jose, another 3.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
There's no question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's Toppin. 8 points for him.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Chambers can't make the basket.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Chambers. Driving the lane. That one drops for him. Chambers got the lead up to 5 now for the Flames.
he has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
To the inside, Toppin.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the Flames with some changes. James Harden comes in for Butler. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Chambers. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Murphy's checked in. Westbrook passes to Ingram. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Ingram's got 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Murphy. Toppin, no one around him. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 13.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Harden the pass to Ingram. Kicks it out to Harden. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
This is it to Pena. It's good. This game is all even.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's tightly guarded. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
Known for racking up triple-doubles, Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. His intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
Portis, he's checked in for Toppin.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And tonight he sends it right off the glass. Here's Harden. The shot will not fall. And the Clippers will come the other way.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Westbrook, no good. The Clippers in the lead. And here's Murphy. He's got 6. The pass to Brunson. San Jose grabs the miss. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook kicks to DiVincenzo. Lobs it up there for Ingram. And it's out of bounds. They say it was off touch by DiVincenzo.
Well, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for San Jose. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Los Angeles. And the dunk by Kispert.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game. There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Portis finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Assist from.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's almost impossible to stay down on Harden's shot fake. I mean, he's effective at getting defenders in the air. And when that happens, you're at his mercy.
Free throw good. James Harden. Lillard's checked in for San Jose. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Webb's checked in. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Harden's level of creativity offensively is really special. His handles, his ability to get out and get buckets is really second to none.
2 minutes.
The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Three-pointer, Lillard drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got it all tied up now for San Jose.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
There's just an edge to Lillard's game. You better bring your A game defensively, or he will eat you alive.
No free throws good from Lillard. 1:22 left to play in the third. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Portis. Six to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Webb. And the shot is long.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Harden has a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got the lead up to 5 now for San Jose. Here's Brunson. Softly pops in the floater. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Floats one. Portis, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Carries it down low. Now just a 1-point San Jose lead.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Lillard with it. He gets it up. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. The Flames ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll have this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Eric Pascal out there with Butler. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Harden in at the small forward.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Butler covering.
Classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Westbrook passes to Harden. With the teardrop. And a great move from Lillard as he gets it to go.
The assist from Harden.
17 points for Damian Lillard.
Well, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he comes up with the news.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
Westbrook passes to Lillard. From deep, here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Portis. Back to Brunson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Assistant. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. To the paint. And Portis throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
you know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifting, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up again, and he lays it up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points here in the second half.
And have yourself a night, Shay. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
And the basket by Pascal.
And guys, all about hard built from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Passes it to Webb. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander
At the line for the
rave
Clippers,
reviews from his college
Sga
coach as the hardest
Gilgeous-Alexander.
worker and most coachable player on the team. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing time.
Oh, what a play!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Chambers. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Flames.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Clippers trail by 4. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team
I
foul.
like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues
At the line for the
to
Clippers,
improve. Gilgeous-Alexander
Sga
may
Vs
soon be the
Chambers.
focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Here's Chambers. And the pass to Lillard. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 11 points in the quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there. Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
He kicks it to Toppin. Pass to Haywood. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the open look.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Chambers against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Chambers. Chambers got 46 points.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Pass to Haywood. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And now he's far away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Second chance shot, and it's Toppin laying it in. Toppin's got 11 in the second half. San Jose leading by 5. Here's Chambers. It's good. Chambers got 48.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Chambers. Clippers trail by 5. Down low, here's Pena, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a 2-possession game now. A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
I think that might have been intentional. It perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's blocked. Out of bounds, Clippers ball. The Clippers keep possession. Shoots from the baseline. Basket good. And that's now 30 points for Sga Gilgeous-Alexander.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pascal, the pass to McCloud. Chambers against Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
4th personal foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And that one, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points in the game. Time running low, guys, and somebody's got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
To the wing right side. Well, and Butler sends it down.
Known for being an outstanding defender, Butler takes a lot of pride in finding ways to get it done in all aspects of defense, including shot denials.
Pass to Haywood. Just 5 on the clock. Over McCloud. Rebounded by Chambers. Chambers got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Lillard. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Shot on the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34 points. Chambers against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. Knocks down the three-ball. And the Flames lead by 2.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
The pass to Pena. The dish to Webb. San Jose grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Chambers.
2 minutes.
The kick outside to Butler. Well, good with the triple. Butler against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Lillard, the pass to Butler. Some nice ball movement by San Jose. The shot's good from Pascal.
You know, Jimmy's really a great playmaker from the wing spot, and I think at times Butler can play point forward.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it.
Gilgeous-Alexander's
got 36.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Chambers against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Chambers. Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
The kick outside to Butler. And all that time before dropping in. And the Flames lead by 4.
And that's exactly why they call him Jimmy Bucket. Butler, a clutch performer, one of the best we have in the league.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
13 feet away. San Jose grabs the miss. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
35 seconds left in the game. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Chambers against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots a fader. Chambers can't make the best.
Timeout for the
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They're trying to get back in this thing.
Yeah, and they need to pick up fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
They really need to score.
No mistakes right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Webb. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul. Fifth team foul.
It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
3 shots.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
He makes the second free throw, and that brings them within 2 here. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And an extended trip to the line there, all the way with max value, all 3 in the book. Yeah, you have to do that. You can't just let him dribble a game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
The 3 won't fall. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Team is in the penalty. Back to line for your Flames. Eric Pascal taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
So it's San Jose picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. You guys fell behind early but came back roaring. What changed?
We started playing with a lot more energy, started playing harder, doing what we were supposed to be doing. I think the starting 5, including myself, we can't start out games that way. We went into halftime and talked about correcting it.
Well, whatever you talked about, it worked, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.